Okay, it says we're live. Excellent. I did not have my camera and microphone plugged in, so I was like, oh no. Had to go figure that out. The channel. So I can pop out the chat. I should have had this all set up, but I didn't. I went and had soup for lunch, and then that dragged on a little too long. But yeah, so make sure you're fed. Yeah, make sure you've eaten all of that good stuff. Okay, I've got the chat up. Now I need to do the picture poll because yes. So Monday we had the game night, right? So I think today's is the date night edition of restaurant or picnics. I think that's today, isn't it? What is? Yes. Okay. I just had to check my description. I was like, what is this? Is that today's? Yes. So the picture poll is for date night preferences. Would you or your main character, if you're answering this as your main character, rather go to a restaurant or go on a picnic? That is the question. But how are we doing? I finished the puppy in terms of crochet. So here is the puppy. Again, this is in just like regular low pill yarn rather than like a chenille. The example in the pattern was a chenille, but like how cute, how squishy, and it's just like yes. I tried to stuff it so his butt and belly would be a little bit more rounded, but yeah, you can kind of squish his. I thought about trying to figure out how to do like little paw pads, but I don't know that I'm quite there yet in terms of modifying it and like doing the embroidery after the fact. So like maybe if I redid this pattern, I would try to do some bubble stitches in like a different color on the undersides of the paw pads. But like, I'm pretty pleased. It's very cute. So there you go. That is the successful puppy crocheted. I've started on the cat, but the cat's ears aren't as pointy as I think it should be. Because like it looks more like rounded. Like this one looks a little more pointy, but this one looks very round. So like, and they don't necessarily stay. So I think I'm going to have to maybe modify the ears. But anyway, there's you can see the different eyeballs that I got a little bit more clearly in this one. But like, I want the ears to be pointier. So I've got to figure out how to do that. So, but yeah, Void Kitty coming soon. So cute puppers, thank you. You would love Void Kitty. That's what. So my bestie has asked me to make these for her cousins for Christmas. commissioning, I guess, but we haven't talked about price. We're just like, can we do them yet? But she sent me pictures of the dog and the kitty. And the kitty has like really gorgeous golden eyes. And now that I'm thinking about it, I might have to, because the color of the ears are so light inside, I maybe should do like at least a gray inside the ears, if not a pink. But yeah. So, and the dog is definitely a more like cream with more of a black snoot than a brown, because I embroidered with a brown, thinking that that would be like enough of a distinction. And maybe it would be on like a cream colored yarn. So yeah, but we're just figuring out if we can do it in the first place. So cute though, the void kitty. Yes, looks like a little panther. That's what I actually was. The little, so the black cat reminded me of Luna the Panther, which if y'all haven't come across Luna the Panther on Instagram and on social media, Luna the Panther, I think if I remember correctly, was rejected by BioMom, and so was given to someone who I think had experience or certification in big cats, and it's like a small panther, like I'm not sure necessarily what the exact distinction is, but maybe it's because she was stunted that she was rejected. I don't know. Anyway, she has a Rottweiler, I think Rottweiler brother, and they're like the same size, and they're so cute. But yeah, Luna the Panther, if you haven't come across them in on social media, you should check them out. So you have one row left before the last panel of your dress is complete. Then you just have to sew the panels together. Nice. Exciting. I am so excited. I can't wait to see the finished product if you decide to post it. So Mom Maggie is here and says hello. So sweet, right? The dog and the cat. Yeah. So that was what Bestie sent me the pictures. And so I was like, they need to have a little critter that looks like them. So okay. So let me go back and say hellos. Tessa is here and says hello. Hello, welcome. Savvy is here and says hi, friends. Hello, welcome. Monique is here and says hey, Savvy. Stacy is here and says good afternoon. Elizabeth is here. Hello, how's everybody today? I am doing good. I feel still like I'm being impacted by the pollen, because the pollen count for today is still very high. But it's only 84 degrees right now. Whereas like in the past couple of days, it was like 92. So I'm like, yeah, I'll take 84. I will absolutely take 84. Becca is here and says hello. Hello, welcome. Savvy is, today you need to work on outlining romances for Christmas. Yes, if you want to get them outlined, written, and ready to publish and go out. Let's see. I think generally is it like end of October, like right after Halloween, that you would want to start putting them out, or do you put them out beforehand? Because I know you've done Christmas stories before, or at least I think I remember you doing Christmas stories. But yeah. Savvy says, I'm currently working on promo graphics, and tomorrow you need to script a new video, but today you want to get your outlines solidified. Excellent. Cool Gamer 2 is here. Hello, everybody in chat. Hello, welcome. And hello, Savvy Writes Books. It's funny because I can't see the like color coding in StreamYard, and so seeing the color coding is usually my, anyway, never mind. It's weird. Kara says, I swear I'm having the worst time with my browser phrasing up today. Oh no. Save all your work frequently. But also maybe go in and see if you can clean up some of the cookies and things. Monique says, I'm slowly editing the POV inconsistencies in your way urban fantasy novel. Excellent. Good. Stacy did in fact buy some tarot stamps, but not the really nice expensive ones. And one set should arrive this afternoon. Exciting. I'm excited. Kara says, to Kara, Monique says, Mercury in retrograde strikes again. Sometimes it feels like that. For sure. Tessa says, you've done your prompts and now you're working on editing your memoir and creating a reverse outline to straighten out your timeline. Excellent. Good. This is another one where the answer would differ depending, the picture poll, depending on your work in progress. Miranda loves picnics because she used to do, she's used to a camping / nomadic lifestyle. Nice. But would she like it because she's used to it, or would she want something different? For your summer rom-com, though, both your main characters are chefs, so restaurants are their thing. Yeah. I can see that a little bit more, but yeah. Savvy says to Monique, I just published a summer rom-com where both characters were chefs too. Nice. Megan says picnic for show. Also, hello. Hello. The face is adorable. Thank you. I was hoping that the face would like come out across right. So Savvy is outlining 3 Christmas LGBTQ rom-coms. Nice. Monique is excited about Savvy's books. Kate is here. It says, good morning, friends. I'm at work, so I'll be in and out as you do sprints. Understood. Have as much fun as you can at work. So, let's see. Mom Maggie can't stay, but wanted to wish happy productivity to all and also say check out my new book, which is coming out August 18th, 4 days from now. And it's The Spartan Chimera. And avoid Kitty for the win. Everybody boop the like button like you would boop the kitty's nose. Okay, so here's the other thing. So I know I have to embroider the nose, and black thread is just not going to show up. But let me look at the kitty again. Kitty has a black nose as well. So so it's like if I embroidered it pink, it wouldn't look right. So I guess I'm going to have to embroider black. So I was contemplating whether or not I could embroider a pink nose, but apparently I found this out when I was looking at the different safety eyeballs. Apparently you can order noses as well for crocheted critters, which I did not know. So you can order just the pink sort of like triangle shape, but you can also order some more realistic shapes, which I did not know. And so now I'm like, do I spend some more money? Or do I just learn to embroider it properly? So, but yeah, so there's that. I did not know that you could get embroidered or that you could get, noses, like the hard noses. And then I also found a tutorial for how to crochet like cartoon looking eyes, so that maybe if you're afraid of the safety eyes failing, you could just learn how to crochet those, or if you are intending to give it to somebody who choose animal or human. But yeah, so all the things that we never knew we needed that are for sale on Amazon, right? or other locales. But again, here is our picture poll, date night edition, restaurants or picnics. Remember to take a vote in the poll. Elizabeth says, what about a dark gray for the nose? It would just need to give a little bit of contrast while not being too different from the real cat. Maybe. And maybe that's what I will wind up doing. But yeah. So I don't know. We shall have to see. I pulled the sandpiper today. That's what I just pulled. Megan says, today my school switches email providers. Ooh, okay. That's and you hope it goes well because I don't have many days to get things fixed, right? Mike says yellow or orange would also make for a good nose. I don't know about that. Maybe on a clown, but maybe not for the void kitty. Okay, so the sandpiper is number 51 in case you need a number for today. And the main message for the sandpiper is be playful. Sandpipers are like little cute clowns, poking their beaks into the sand before darting off to chase the waves. The appearance of the sandpiper spirit is a sign that now is a time to engage in your playfulness. Whatever tasks you have before you, perform them with a lightness of being. Explore the familiar, discovering the new and the old. Who knows what treasures await you when you let yourself laugh and have fun? The sandpiper's happy and curious nature can help you to feel rejuvenated as you remember your ability to run and fly and dance playfully. There you go. Stacy says, my youngest kiddo's teacher just emailed us. Her boyfriend is in her class this year. This should be interesting. She's your special needs kiddo. Sometimes that can be a good thing. Sometimes it can be a distraction. So I think it just depends on your kid, the other kid, and just a wealth of factors. But sometimes having that person that they are very familiar with and they care about near them can be a support. So I hope it goes that way. Monique pulled the sun from your Buffy tarot deck. It shows Spike and Buffy in the series finale fight. You love it. Nice. You think for this first sprint, you're going to work on a reel for Instagram. It's Neil Newborn's birthday, and you want to make something related to Asterion. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and get ball rolling. I'm going to go ahead and pull up my document. Oh, I think I forgot to do that yesterday. Oopsies. I forgot to work on something yesterday, so we'll have to do a little bit of extra catch up today. Most of the kids in her class, I recognize the names, so her two best friends are also in her class, which is great. That's great. Kara says, from the Therapets deck, I don't know where Breck came from. Therapets deck, the rainbow sloth with a unicorn horn reminds me that it's your weirdness that makes you wonderful. You've been trying to embrace or at least accept this quality. Yes. But that feels like a lifetime of unlearning, I suppose, because we're taught to sort of like conform. And so a lot of times our weirdness gets shamed out of us. And so it's a lifetime journey to then relearn how to be ourselves. Stacey says, I drew Strength Reversed. Ooh, okay. From your Spiral Tarot deck. Okay. Savvy Monique wants to know what's the title of your chef rom-com. Becca pulled The Crow. Focus on positivity, detach from the negativity, and see opportunity in every challenge. Nice. But The Crow is one of your favorites, right? I was thinking, I remember you saying something about The Crow. So, A lifetime indeed. Yeah, you'll be 60 in February. You've been trying to accept yourself for as long as you can remember. Yeah. Yeah. That's the hard part, is learning to accept ourselves however many times it takes, right? So Savvy's chef romance is called If You Can't Take the Heat, and it's by Savvy's pen name, Savannah Inez. All right, let's get going. And by get going, I mean, I didn't pull up a timer, so I need to do that. Sorry, we can't get going quite yet. Quite yet. All right, here we go. None of your emails saved. Luckily, you think you printed off every email that you need. Oh, so they didn't transfer over any of they didn't like forward the stuff? Do you still have your old access to your old email for like, I don't know, a week? Like, did they give you time? Or did they just like, hey, we're switching servers, or we're switching email services today at like 10 a.m. If you lose anything, sucks for you. Was that it? That stinks. You do love the crow, but your favorite is the raven. Okay, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, you got some outlines to finish. Yes, good. Not a single thing got transferred. That is rude. That is rude. You love the card for today. You also got the King of Wands for yourself before you walk to work. Nice. They just switch things over, but you might still be able to access on your phone. I hope so, in case you need it. But yeah, that's frustrating. Okay, let's go ahead and do this. So 1, save your document if you've already been working. If not, now's a great time to pull up whatever you think you're going to be working on. 2, make sure that you have a sip of whatever it is that you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. I sneezed just in time, apparently. Um, how did we do? Did we do good? I feel like that was a pretty decent, good 30-minute sprint. Um, yes, so I got over 1,000 words, which is great. Let me add that to my tracker. Okay. And I can't remember. I'll have to go and double check what that sticky is at the end of the day, because I can't remember if that's today's sticky or yesterday's sticky. Either way, it's fine. How are we doing? I finished my soda. Now I'm moving to water because I really should only have so much caffeine in a day. And I've already had coffee and soda. So that's it. That's my cutoff. No more caffeine. I really shouldn't be having the soda on top of the coffee, but sometimes, some days, like, it's kind of a necessity. Anyway, I'm having a confrontation between main character and father figure, who's not actually very father-like. In this instance, so sort of like that confrontation between and disappointment in some ways. But yeah, so having some of that dialogue in there and trying to make it make sense, also make it read nicely, but convey sort of like the depths of disappointment and fury. So yeah. Regina is here. Hello. Your dishes are soaking, the dogs are cleaned up after, your hair is shortened, nice, and your 2024 journal is all printed out through yesterday. So you're all set, and now you can write, which is awesome. So many good things. The Instagram Reels editor is not working, and you are frustrated. Oh no. Savvy and Monique had some conversation about their rom-coms and the premises of their books. Becca read the scene of the screenplay that your co-writer just sent you. Now you can start writing your next scene. Excellent. Elizabeth got around 500 words. You're about to have a cute romantic moment between your leads. Nice. Nice. Regina's like, I forgot you're doing co-writing a script. Wonderful. Yes. Becky got 214 words in 12 minutes. Excellent. Good. Ooh, Stacy's package arrived. Yay! This is the one with the tarot stamps. Excellent. Good. And Funky Sai says, Happy Hump Day to all. Hello, Funky. How are you? Yes, I've seen several different types of tarot stamps, and I have been very tempted by quite a few of them. So I'm curious as to which one you got, but also, if you reveal enough, I might be tempted to go spend some more money on it. So I will decline from, I will hold back, because I just bought all that new stationery. If you didn't see that 3-hour long extravaganza of unboxing all of the stickers and PET tape and all that kind of stuff. So lots of good stickers in there. Let's see. Okay, here we go. Megan has finally found the email addresses for all of your professors. Now you can email them your accommodations. Great. Fantastic. Becca says to Regina, hi, it's crazy, completely outrageous idea, but we're having a lot of fun writing it. Yay. Kate says, ugh, this course is so boring. Oh no, you shall go for a walk for lunch. When you're back, you'll do some outlining of book 3 to switch things up. Yeah. sometimes there are classes that they're so frustrating because they are like, they're not captivating, or they're not presented in a captivating manner. So yeah, moving your body, going for a walk, going for a lunch, going for whatever, just sort of like changing your environment, getting up, a little bit of movement is helpful in terms of like waking your brain up. I think I've mentioned before that my first computer science class in college, I was really excited for it because I was like, yeah, I'm going to learn so much, because I was already interested in computers, but I was so ready. And then like the professor walked in, and he was kind of cute, kind of fine, like in a nice, like just starting to have a few little silver hairs, really, really like distinguished, kind of hot. And then he opened his mouth, and the most monotone drone of a lecture came out every time. I was just so disappointed. So disappointed that everything was delivered in this just like such a flat monotone, like no excitement, no joy, no nerdiness, just drone. He probably could have been a robot and I wouldn't have known. But it was just like so disappointing. So disappointing. But yeah. Anyway. Megan says, I still have to draft the email explaining all of my accommodations and other things that would help me. Yes. Okay. So I'm assuming that you have documentation from the Disabilities and Accommodation Center, whatever they call it. And so attaching that is always going to be helpful to sort of lend legitimacy to your email as well. So remember to attach that, just as so they know it's all on the legal up and up. Pat's just like, oh wow, you guys are impressive with all the picnics. You'd rather just take a restaurant. Not understanding it's Wednesday, not Thursday. Jules Day, not Dying Day. I mean, heavens, like the day I had a moment today where I was like, is it still Tuesday? So I get this. Like, even when I have a strict schedule of like every other day in terms of streaming, I still lose the days. Rachel says, hello, welcome. Rachel says, I want to try using them for a few weeks and then I may give a review. But also, I like this set, but I don't care for the strength. And that's the card that you drew. Go figure. Yeah. There are some cards where, like, after you've seen the images from a different deck, it's hard to go back to the Rider Waite because it's like, oh, I wish they'd have done like this instead. Or you like the Rider Waite as opposed to whatever the aesthetics of the current deck is. So yeah, it's not perfect, but you could always get either like a giant eraser and like modify the image, make your own stamp, essentially, either out of a giant eraser or get a linoleum square and do a printmaking situation. So you can always do that. But that may be after you play with them a little while and you decide how you want the strength card to look. So Paget says hey to Rachel. Rachel says hi to Paget. Paget says, all day I've been in like Thursday mode despite repeatedly realizing it's Wednesday. Gotcha. Megan says, I have the sheet that I emailed to each professor, but I also have to explain everything in case they don't read it. Yes, yes. Yes. Because, yes. I remember, like, I had to make my own spreadsheet when I was doing accommodations and stuff because once, like, to make a subfolder for any sub in your classroom, you have to put all the kids' accommodations for IEPs, 504s, allergies, that kind of stuff. So you have to put all their documentation in there, but that becomes like 50 pages of like stuff, and like they're not going to sit there and read that in the morning before class. They're not going to at all. So I wound up creating a spreadsheet that looked like I was creating a spreadsheet for myself that listed all of my kids' accommodations, and then I also made a different spreadsheet that essentially functioned as my attendance log, and it had column over on the far right side with accommodations for specific students. And so I wound up showing that to one of the special ed department. Well, I wound up giving a copy to my parapro, and then I think my parapro showed it to, or it was like peeked at with one of the other special ed teachers. So it made its way over to the department head, and she came looking for me and was like, "Hey, can you email me a copy of this? I want this as a template." And I was like, "Sure, here you go." Yeah. So any additional information is helpful. Plus, again, the professor may want to spreadsheet it up however they want. So Pedge says, I went into book 2 to fix some images, and guess who's doing all sorts of formatting things now? Maybe not what you intended to do, but hey, it's productivity. It's got to get done at some point. So there you go. Becky says, the feels like this red herring are giving, sorry, feels like this red herring are giving you the feels. Okay, sorry. I had to get the context of that, and I sort of like the context. So the feels, the emotions that this red herring are giving you are about to trick you, and you know what's actually going to happen. Listen. Oh no. Oh no. Thog says, good morning. Good morning. Hello. Pedge says, yes, I did that last night. I was convinced that tomorrow, so today was Tuesday, so now I've skipped Wednesday completely. Yeah. Exactly. I think that was Monday evening. My mom was like, it's still Monday? She thought there was like a day she had taken a nap. So I guess that sort of like messed with her head, but yeah. So this set has strength with a crystal. Okay. And if I'm going to have a basic image, then I want the lion so it sinks in your head. That set arrives tomorrow. Okay. Why would strength be a crystal? Because usually the strength is inner strength rather than like physical manifestation of strength. Interesting. That's an interesting choice. I just I love red herrings the best. It's ICS 100 for work, just not into it. Okay. But you're taking a lot of notes. You'll probably take you most of the day since it's not that interesting. So be right back, off for a walk. Yeah, get your brain back into a accepting more information state. Formatting distraction bear is a real, right? Foggy says, good morning back to Thog. It's been one of those weeks. Yeah, it has. It has been one of those weeks. Yes. That's why the crystal's not going to stick in your brain as strength. Yeah, most of the rest of the crystals, or most of the rest of the images you think will work fine, but that one, not so much. Yeah. And you may find that one or the two of the other images also don't wind up working, and so it's probably a good thing that you ordered two. So yeah. Stephanie says, yay for writing/productivity sprints. Hello, everyone. You're currently working on some episodes for your Kindle Vella story. How is everybody today? I'm good. I am good. I am doing well. I'm making some progress. Confrontation between the character and father-esque figure is going well. You left out the good on purpose. Gotcha. Wait, for the good morning. Yeah. Yep. Funky says, SK! Savvy got some more outlining done and a little bit of writing done for the opening of the first chapter. Nice. Stephanie says hi back to Funky. Savvy says, hoping to finish the full outline on the next sprint. That way you can move to the second book's outline. Nice. You left out the good on purpose as well. Only good part about morning is noon. Savvy wants to get all 3 outlined this month so you can write them during September and October. I have faith you can do it. All right, let's go ahead and swap to the second sprint. Don't forget to vote in the poll in terms of date night preferences, restaurants, or picnics. What will you choose? What will your main character choose? Go with either one, whatever you desire, restaurants or picnics. All right. That is, oops. Scroll this one down to the next. Well, that's definitely. Okay, fine. Am I sharing? Yes. Okay. All right, so second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So if you have something you would like to promote, which means that is writing adjacent, which means your YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, website, blog, social media handles, etc., any of that kind of stuff that is writing adjacent, let us know where to find you and your work. Just remember that if you do not have the Blue Ridge of Power, you will not be able to post direct links. So you'll have to kind of put some extra spaces in there, that kind of thing. All right, other than that, make sure that you, number 1, save your document. That's number 1. 2, make sure you have something to hydrate with and go ahead and take a sip. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure if you need a break, take a break. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, so second sprint is done. How was that? Did we have another good sprint? I think we did. I think we did. Let's see how well we did. Okay, got 1200 that time. Nice. Nice. Excellent. Yes, okay, I put that into my tracker. Can now save and minimize that. Yay. Also, don't forget to do your self-promo because it is that time of the stream today. So make sure that you do some self-promo. If you have a channel, if you have some books on Amazon or other places, let us know where we can find you. So Mama Maggie stopped in earlier and mentioned the new book is coming out August 18th, sorry. So check out M.M. Ward on Amazon. Let's see. Let's see. Stacy asked, does anybody have any suggestions on how to store stamps? I'm starting to get a collection now. So I have two different things. I have I bought some stamps and they came with these little like folders. And then like they were the silicone stamps. And so they have the plastic above and below so you can sandwich them. And then you can just slip them in the pockets and then you can use the rings to put in a binder. Alternately, I have a little small box for my alphabet stamps. If I can pick it up. Or no, I can't. Here we go. So I have one of these sets. It's there in a little box to keep the dust out. And then other than that, I just have them in a drawer, like a little shallow plastic drawer, along with the ink pads. And I choose to keep them in a plastic drawer because that way if any of the ink pads leak or if any of the stamps like stick to the drawer, I can always just like wipe it and it'll be fine. So that's how I am chaotically disorganizing my stamps because I don't have that many. And some of the ones that come in a set, I keep in the packaging that they came in. So I have a couple of things from like Notebook Therapy. And I keep those stamps together in their little box because it's cute and it contains them. So you'd have to imagine there's probably a stamp book out there. Probably something like that, yeah. Stacy chose restaurant instead of picnic because their first actual date is at a restaurant and it took place in April. Nice. Yes, keep them in some place to keep the humidity out as well. Probably a good thing. Yep. JK is here. Hello. Says hello to everybody. Wants to know what we're working on. I am working on a confrontation between two characters. I think the confrontation is nearing its end for the moment. Stephanie says hey to JK. JK says hello back. Somebody's currently writing some more episodes of your Kindle Vella story. Still working on Project Sugar and Spice. Yes. Trying to wrap up revisions by the end of this month. Currently working on one of the previous chapters where you're trying to summarize a flashback that you deleted. Gotcha. Patchy says for real as an answer to Becky. I'm trying to remember what Becky. Formatting Distraction Bear is real. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I had to scroll. JK says, speaking of Project Sugar and Spice, if you guys are interested and have the means to donate, here is the Character Art Fund. Here's the coffee link for that. Yeah. Paget is down a formatting rabbit hole. And JK is down a research rabbit hole trying to figure out how to summarize this flashback. Monique created the reel. Hooray. Excellent. I'm glad. Savvy finished your outline. Yay. You're so excited to write this romance. Here's what it's about. So this is the Christmas story coming soon. I saw mommy kissing, ... Lesbian and bisexual female holiday romantic comedy. Ever since her divorce, sexy single mother Sophie Bennett has spent all of her time in her office as an editor at Starlight Press. Instead of living out a real-life romance of her own, she loses herself in the fictional romance novel manuscripts of the best-selling author Miranda Reed. Miranda has been writing for Starlight Press for 5 years. Only one problem. Miranda's publisher, the president of Starlight Press, firmly believes that heterosexual romances make the most money. As a result, he's reluctant to let Miranda publicly come out as lesbian, much less start publishing queer books for his company. But after a little too much eggnog at the company Christmas party, Sophie and Miranda end up sharing a surprise kiss under the mistletoe. What's even more surprising is their kiss is mistakenly uploaded to the company's social media for the entire world to see, bringing a whole new wave of readers to Starlight Press, including Sophie's teenage daughter. Very fun. Sounds like a good rom-com. So, Rachel handled all that you can on the new reader magnet, and it is in the hands of your co-author now. Rachel's like, Savvy, I need this book. I need it. That is adorable, and considering how many of us have worked in offices like this, very relatable. Savvy says, oh, thank you. Becky also just finished writing your scene and sent it back to the co-writer. Perfect timing. Savvy is hoping to have it out by the 1st of November. Excellent. So that way, when we take a break from nano writing, we can read Savvy's story. Thog is working on a resume. Oh, are you hoping to get out of overtime hell? Are you looking for a promotion? Same company, different job? Are you looking to jump companies? Or just like you like to keep it up to date? It could be something as innocent as that, but somehow I have a sneaking suspicion maybe not. Funky says, I made coffee, so there's that. Coffee is good. Becca says, the script is going to be batshit crazy. Oh boy, fun. Rachel says, woohoo, release buddies. You're hoping to have our book 3 out on October 31st. Nice, so we'll have 2 books to read. Stace says, well, I played with my new stamp some. I think I might try to find some videos on people who use stamps because I think I'm using them very messily and that there is a better way. So that is one thing that I have learned with the alphabet stamps in particular is that I cannot stamp too hard, especially if I have a softer ink pad, because it will get ink on the square outside of the raised bits. And so I have to be careful with that. And also sort of like how I press down and lift up has to be very, very vertical. No side to side rocking. So yeah, there's that. 500 again for Elizabeth. You're sprinting the sprints today and making progress. Excellent. You wanted to have a 10K day, but I don't think that will happen. But hey, words are words. Words are words. And sometimes you can aim for the 10K and you might end up with 5K, or you might end up with 8K, or even just 2K. And that's more than you had before you started. So, but also those days where I write 10K a day, I feel like I'm creatively burned out for the next 6 days. So, pros and cons. So, took the dogs out that sprint and then took a shower, got your email for school set up on your phone and on your laptop. Nice and productive. Excellent. Funky says, the best kind. Yes. So here is a stamp album. Let me see what this looks like. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. Okay. Sorry, I had to find the Present, share screen, share screen. Ah. Well, apparently you can save on new online specials. Okay, so these are more like postage stamps. Yes. Okay. So I don't know that these would necessarily be for like um I don't know. Yeah. I think these are more like postage stamp books. Rather than the but they might be good if you wanted to prep some on like cool stationery and then um put those down instead so you could like just like batch stamp and then use them when you pulled them. I don't know how you're choosing to do this, but for storing the actual like rubber or linoleum, like silicone stamp thing, I'm not sure that those would do. But you chose restaurant because everything you're outlining is for Christmas romances, and in the Midwest, it's too cold for a picnic. What if you had a picnic like inside by the fireplace, like cozy outside by the hearth, warming your toasty little feet? Indoor picnic? Question mark. I'm not saying that I'm in favor necessarily of restaurants or picnics. I think they're both very good, but indoor picnics can be fun. Elizabeth says, I decided on picnic because they're at a cabin and a picnic by the lake would be nice. I might even write that in. Sounds lovely. Doc says, oh, for crying out loud, there's someone in the living room all morning, but somehow they didn't hear the postal carrier knock. The carrier did not knock. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Bucky's like, okay, I need Jules to read my book summaries from now on. Yes. I did great. Thanks. Excellent. Elizabeth says to Savvy, that sounds so good. I want to know what happens next. Savvy says, I appreciate it. Thank you. I'm aiming for 35 to 50K words. I just finished the scene-by-scene outline. Exciting. Agreed. For the reading of the blurbs. You're going to outline your other book on this stream. Hopefully you'll be able to do some writing sprints for it next week. Fantastic. Okay, so the Thog is updating the resume because you want to move to the Virginia Beach area to be closer to your daughter. So you're looking for a similar TV job there. Okay. And maybe also hoping to escape the overtime hell. So JK says, just finished a work meeting. Excellent. Kara says, I didn't think I'd be able to work on this story for this month's Dragon Soul Press anthology, but I've started one. Ooh, exciting. Also, Dragon Soul Press anthology sounds amazing. So, Scripps has a position there on Indeed, but they won't let me apply without a full resume in addition to the application. Okay. Yeah. You like the wiggly eyebrows during the spicy parts? Yes. Megan says, I still have never managed a 10K day. It's a long, long day. I've only ever managed it, I think, twice. Maybe 3 times, but like that's, and I'm always like worthless creatively for about a week after that. You misunderstood. Oh no. Messy. You love it. 10K, you would die. Is a long day, let me tell you. You had one 10K day at the end of Nano. You have a thing about winning, even if it's just for bragging rights. I feel you. I feel you there. Megan says, don't worry, Funky. I too thought they meant stamps like mail stamps. Well, I mean, it's the kind of the same process, but that's okay. Picnic by the fireplace does sound good, right? Yes. Maybe you'll add a scene at that. Excellent. Glad I could help inspire more scenes. You should start the slow cooker with beef tips for tonight's dinner. Going to be some kind of simple Asian style beef with vegetables and rice. Sounds delicious. 4K, I think, is the most I've written in a day, but on your Nano, you won in 14 days. That's kind of a blur. So you may have had a day or two over that, but that is unusual. Yes. Because like, ooh, I could do an indoor picnic. You chose restaurant because it was inside. You don't do well with nature and bugs. Your only problem with picnics is no chairs and no back support. What if you had one of those, the chairs that essentially is a chair butt and back, but no legs? Like, don't they have those for floor sitting? This could be fun. You freaking love picnics, but you're in California where it's almost always picnic weather. Yes. Fingers and toes crossed for Thog getting a job there. Yes. Yes, yes. Thog says, thank you. I just can't be a grandmother eventually 9 hours away from her. Yeah, it's a long way. You chose picnic because it's a fantasy and the main character has no money, so it's all picnics. Also, yeah, feels appropriate, right? All right, y'all. Well, make sure you are subscribed to everybody's channels. Make sure you are checking out their websites and their Amazon author pages and all of that fun stuff. Those don't work for your fragile back. Oh no, you've tried because you love the idea of the picnic. Well, picnics have tables too, right? You don't necessarily always have to have the picnic on the you could have a picnic out on your veranda, your terrace, your balcony, whatever. Just like spread one of those checkered tablecloths, have a picnic basket. You can have a picnic outside. It's fine, in a chair. However your picnic goes, that's how it's supposed to go, right? All right, let's go ahead and do the next sprint. Scroll, scroll, scroll. Did I share it? I don't remember. No, I didn't. Okay. Present. Share screen. Share screen. Okay. So, 1, save your document. 2, take a sip. Cheers. Funky says, what about that thing with the backpack thing that puts down a chair when you sit? Or the, there's like a belt that like attaches to your pants with some buckles that does the same thing. I've seen those too. Anyway, so 1, save your document. 2, take a sip. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. Make sure you're not slouching too much. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take a break. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. How'd we do? There we go. All righty. How did we do during that sprint? Let's see how many words we got. Okay. Got another 1,000. Okay. So we're about 700 words before the next full sticky. But again, I have to check and see if this sticky is yesterday's or today's. So we'll just see. But nice progress. Doing well indeed. Fixing a couple of things where I saw some extra enters, extra spaces between paragraphs. Savvy asks, does anybody know if KDP includes any sort of back-end analytics that can show what terms people are using to find your books? I Googled it real quick, and Google AI answer, anyway, the little like AI overview says yes, and it's the sales and royalty reports that has that kind of info in it. I don't know how accurate that is, because I've heard that some of that Google overview AI is not really accurate all the time, but that will be at least a place to start. Rachel says, taking a break. If I don't make it back for more, you'll have a great rest of your day. Partway through the new outline. Got a lot to go on this one, though. Nice. Becky says, scene is finished. Now it's time to run some errands, do a workout, get some chores done before your bestie and you sprint together over Discord later. Thanks for hosting. You're welcome. Okay, you were looking in the royalty reports and you couldn't find that, but you'll keep looking. Your royalty report just seems to show the money. Okay, gotcha. I don't know then. If anybody else has seen that kind of information, let us know. Okay, who's the guy? There are a couple of extensions I know that help you find what people are searching for commonly, and sort of like the number per month of like people that enter those terms. So I don't know if you already have a Chrome extension that does something like that, but that might be a place to start if you don't already have that. Because I know there is one specifically for Amazon that would show you the product listing and keywords and that kind of thing, and sort of like where it is in sales type of thing, ranking wise, that kind of stuff. Some analytics for that, but I don't know specifically for like those who wind up buying your book. So I don't know about that. How is it that I don't have a phone right now? It's the one that got run over by the car, but you still get interrupted with a phone call. Your dad came up to let you know that your mom needs to speak with you. Oh no. Yeah, how does that work? I guess the same way it's always worked when we didn't have phones. You have to still have other people have phones, their landlines. Yeah. Work complete just in time for the end of the stream. Excellent. Good. Still got a few hundred words though, despite the interruption. Good. Megan is writing an exploratory essay or attempting one. You're in the interrogation phase. So you've written a couple of paragraphs responding to questions brought up by your previous free writing sessions. Nice. Stacy found some videos to watch on using stamps. You are almost through the second video. So far, not as helpful, but it may just be the video that you chose to click on so far. Gotcha. Spyfoo is a good site for finding keywords, but that was a couple of years ago. Okay, so I think his name is Paul. I haven't watched his stuff in a long time, but it was like when I was trying to get started with the journals and learn how to put them up on KDP. His name is Paul, and he does a lot of KDP keyword stuff. Paul Marles, Marles. This guy. He's got a bunch of videos on KDP specifically. It's like all his content is like how to do stuff on KDP, where the majority of his content is. Some of it is like changes. Some of it is how to do the marketing stuff. Some of it's how to create the low content stuff. But there are keyword tools. And then one of the videos I remember him talking about was specifically the Chrome extensions that he used for tracking and finding niches. And so it was like SEO keyword search type stuff. So I don't know if that is kind of like up your alley for how to do it, but that is a channel, that is a resource. So yeah. There's also, I know Dave, right? Dave does self-publishing stuff. Self-publishing with Dave. So there might be some information in some of Dave's, I think it's Dave, right? Dale. Not Dave, Dale. Self-publishing with Dale, right? I remember self-publishing with Dale. Yeah, Dale, not Dave. My bad. That's more podcast style, so I don't know. There are some visual aspects for his videos a lot of times, but sometimes I feel it is more podcasty, so there's not as much necessarily visual like walkthrough as some of the other channels. But yeah. All right, y'all. I think that is going to be it for me because it is already 3:30. So thank you for the sprints. I will hopefully see y'all next time. And I'm going to go check out whether or not I can move this sticky, or if it's this one and that one. But anyway, thank you again. Don't forget to save. Don't forget to stay hydrated. Get up and stretch every once in a while. Maybe go for a walk to clear your head if the weather is amenable. And I will see y'all soon. All right. Bye.